Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Of course, if you are meeting me for the first time, I'm Ezekiel Walker. You can call me Mr. Olajumake for short. Right here we are on a farm at Ikorodu, and the name of the farmer on this parade is Mr. Emmanuel. Of course, he has once shared his experience earlier. You can go back and and hear from him. And now we can see changes, and everything is looking pretty good. Of course, we know that if he does not attend to them, it won't look this beautiful, right? So we want to hear from him and know what he has done differently, and know what challenges he has faced, and know how well he has received support from us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
I must say you've done a great job on
Thank you.
this farm. And please, can you just briefly tell us about yourself? Tell us about your farm and the progress so far.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel, and I started this farm a long time ago, really. But one thing I tried to do is not to be in a hurry. I was just trying to be patient to get what I need. And I've tried so many people. But when I met my gentleman here, he was able to advise me a lot of things which I decided to follow. Thus far, it's been so good. Now you can see the farm is well stocked with the plants. When I started initially, I was like, how will I get this kind of result? But I just followed all his advice, tried to ensure that the farm will do the normal thing, wetting them at the right time in the morning and in the evening, and they started kind of growing.
Okay, beautiful. Was it stressful at some point?
Yes.
Okay, what part of it is stress part?
Initially, when it started, there's this way weeds. We just, in fact, weeds grow. They were growing faster than the crops themselves. And I was like, what do I do? So I found myself weeding almost every now and then. In fact, at a point, the method of my weeding, because I don't want to be matching the soil, I will put something there and I will kneel on it. But at the point, I say, how long will I do this kind of a thing? You know? So good enough. In fact, thus far, I think it's been good. The plants are coming up, the fruits are coming in.
Okay.
I've even invested in some of the fruits.
Oh, beautiful. So, of course, you heard from him. So it's not like you just plant and you go and sleep. If you don't weed, your plant will not come out fine. Huh? So you are not hearing that from him. You are hearing that from him. At his own personal experience. It's not like, oh, it's NG that is telling you what you should do, right? Okay. So, during your planting period, did you face some kind of challenges, and can you share those challenges with us?
Okay, one particular challenge is this. Okay, the person I bought the seedlings from, they will praise whatever they are doing, tell you heaven and earth. But in most cases, in some of the cases, I didn't get the result I wanted. Like the issue of the pawpaw. He gave me an example of what I should do. I mean, example of the pawpaw was the seedling he was selling. And he showed the one that has fruited. And when I saw it, I said, oh, beautiful. So I was expecting that. So when I planted, the pawpaws, they are already getting to the roof. And I think it's supposed to be dwarf. He now started explaining to me again, telling me the science of sun, beating them. If sun, they are looking for sun and they will go higher. And that's like, I felt so bad about that. Because I was actually expecting purely dwarf. And I will be bringing out fruit. And by now, I was thinking I will be harvesting the pawpaw. But the way it's going now, but I've been advised to cut them, so that they don't rip off the roof. And that I'm going to do.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So aside from the pawpaw, that has supernaturally grown to giants from the proposed dwarf, what other challenge do you face?
Okay, the issue of worms.
Okay.
Worms. In fact, that was a big one for me. I never expected that at all. I just came to the farm one day and as I was moving, I saw worm. In fact, what I saw was some of the leaves, they were, eating up. I said, what is eating these leaves off? So I made a closer look and I saw the worms eating them. I said, oh, wow. Fear came upon me. But if worms start eating this thing that I meant for snail, what do I do next? So I contacted my friend NGsnails, and he advised me on what to do. Certain mixtures, which I did. And it's working. He also advised me on a few things. concerning using what do you call it, chicken.
Okay.
The farm,
So
which
no
I've,
problem.
and
So
that is
now that you've actually, thank you, sir. So now that you've heard from him, it actually shows that it's not because you decide to start farming snail and everything is just fine, and you, because you've read online that snail farming is so very easy. So don't assume that that is how it works in real life. So that is why I decided to just stay back so that we can hear his own direct story. So he has established that we have some worms that attack the plants, the young plants, and of course he consulted with us. We told him what to use, both the natural solution and using some biological control too, right? And but on the long run, I just like him to just tell us if there is like one advice you like to give to a new farmer out there. What is just that one advice?
I think the one advice, if you say one, is patience. You need to be patient. Don't be in a hurry to stock your farm with snails. No, I told you I've been on this farm. In fact, I started this structure over 5 years ago. That's the truth. Structure, you know. Then other things that followed. The issue of the planting, I was never in a hurry at all. At all. I just said, let me have the kind of habitat that will be okay for the snails. That was uppermost in my heart. So, and the advice is, don't be in a hurry to get your farm stocked with snails.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your time. And finally, on this very final note, I want you to understand that he handled the whole setting up by himself. We only just come in to give him an expertise advice that, okay, no, don't do it this way, do it this way. Oh, you've already done it this way, adjust it like this. So you have to ensure that you lean on the shoulder of an expert so that you will not be making avoidable mistakes that you could easily avoid. You will not be making such mistakes. So I want you to understand that the knowledge you need to sow, to clear the ground, you need another better knowledge to sow seed to the ground. You need another knowledge to harvest those seeds. So for each phases, you require a new level of knowledge, and that is why it's good to reach out to people that are ahead, and that is why NGsnails is here. Thank you so very much, sir, for trusting
Thank
us,
you.
and I wish you great success
Thank
on
you.
this adventure. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Let's
Thank
do snails. Bye.